folks. How y'all doing now? Y'all? So, okay, I think we're just about connected. Are we connected? I'm going to call in my chief technician, Anna. Let me know if you can hear us. If you can hear us, if you can see us, if you can feel us, if you can smell us, if you can touch us, let us know if we are live on YouTube. I think we're live on Facebook. Are we live on YouTube?
We are now live on YouTube.
We
were live, but we didn't have the picture. But now you should see us. Hello, howdy, everybody.
Howdy. Shall I do howdy doody? Shall I do that whole intro again?
Yes.
Can you hear us? If you're there, give us a big fat hello. Now, who have we got on? I just saw a message come up and then the message go.
Retracted. Stelio, hello, watching from home, excellent, and we are broadcasting from home, our little home studio.
Yes.
No, we're not in Texas.
Well, speak for yourself. I mean, maybe we're on the plains of, we're in the Dude Ranch of Ruislip. The Dude Ranch of Ruislip, no less. So welcome to our show, Swing at Sway, and this week is, of course, Cowboys and Swing. Yeah. Well, the two just go hand in hand. They're like this, aren't they? Cowboys and Swing.
You mean like this?
Yes. Well, if you think about it, I mean, if you think who was one of the most famous cowboys ever, well, of course, that was Billy the Kid, and of course he has no connection with swing at all. But hell, what the heck? You know, it was his birthday this day in 1859. But the question is, how old was he when he died? And what did he die of? There we go. Quiz question from the beginning.
Question. Wow.
Billy the Kid.
Jumping right in.
Billy the Kid. How old was he when he died? And
what did he die of?
And what did he die of? So and it wasn't an overdose of swing dancing. Nothing to do with swing dancing whatsoever. Totally irrelevant. But heck, that's what this show's all about. Right. So we've got Chris joining us. Hello, Chris.
Yes,
and we've got Sabine, fantastic.
And Isabella,
fantastic.
And Francesca as well. And on the YouTube, we've got Howdy from Surrey, from Sue. My dance master is in New Zealand for a few months. We'll be dancing with arms around the world. Oh, what a lovely
fantastic
way to do it. A big fat hello from Glenn. Hello to you, to Glenn and Emma. And hello to Stelio. Hello. Salut, bonsoir.
So nobody's given us a howdy yet.
And Margarita, are you joking? Are you joking? We've had a howdy.
No, we haven't had a howdy.
Howdy from Sue.
Oh, howdy from Sue.
Surrey.
Fantastic. Right. Well, it's time to start. We're going to do a little warm-up for you. And today, of course, we're going to do the Cowboy Boogie. Now, we did do this a couple of months ago, so some of you may know it. But what the heck, I'm sure you've all forgotten. And I'm sure you've been practicing every day. And if not, this is your chance to practice. So come on, guys. Let's shake a leg, as they say in America, in Cowboy Land. No, I don't think they do say that, do they? They say,
probably not.
Get off your horse.
But maybe in Cowboy and Swingland.
I do my impersonation of John Wayne. Get off your horse and milk it. There we go. Was that an impersonation of John Wayne, or was that an impersonation of John Wayne? In fact, better not to answer that for all you John Wayne fans. Right, here's the warm-up.
Don't give up the day job.
No. Luckily I won't. Well, what day job? I haven't got one. Right, so let's stand on the left foot and we're going to kick a double pump with the right foot. Are you with me so far? Give me a
howdy.
Okay, we go. Double kick and double kick. So 2 on the right, double kick, and 2 on the left, and then 3 quick kicks. 1, 2, 3. It's sort of a bit cowboyish, isn't it? So we go. Double kick, 5, 6, 7. And on 8, we take a little hitch. So hitch the foot up. So we go. A double kick, 1, 2, 3, hop. 5, 6, together we go. Double kick, 1, 2, 3, and. Then we're going to do a grapevine. A grapevine, nothing to do with the French, but it's going to go 1, 2, 3, clap, left, right, left, clap. Hang on, how come we've got mud on our floor? What happened?
Well,
after
riding all day.
What's those cowboy boots of yours? Right, on the horse. So grapevine, I'm going to do it this way so you can see it goes side, behind, side, clap, side, behind, side, clap. Are you ready? From the 10-gallon hat. So we go. A double kick, 1, 2, 3, and right, left, right, clap, left, right, clap. So far, so good. We're going to take 2 up, a left, right, right foot, right, close, right, tap, 2 back, close, tap. Let's do that again. Forward for 2 and back for 2 and forward for 2 and back for 2. Is it perfect so far?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. 5, 6, here we go. Double kick, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we start again. We go double kick, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, left, a left, right, left, a forward for 2, a back for 2, and double kick, kick, hitch. 1, 2, 3, clap. 1, 2, 3, clap. Forward for 2, back for 2, a double kick. 1, 2, 3, and forward, 2, 3, a left, right, left, a forward for 2, a back for 2. However, you know it's never going to be as simple as that. Howdy ever, it's never going to be as simple as that because we've got to put some styling in. And of course, if it's our cowboy theme, we need some cowboy styling. So we're going to start with our sort of elbows out, double kick, 1, 2, 3, and a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3. Then you grab hold of your lariat, or we call it a lasso, and you go 2 up, 2 back with the 6 gun, 2 up with the lariat, 2 back with the 6 gun. We go double kick, 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, a 1, 2, 3, and lariat, and 6 gun. A double kick, 1, 2, 3, and forward for 2, a left, right, left, a forward for 2, a back for 2. You get the idea, but we can add some more things on. So we could go forward and we could do a bow and arrow, and cowboy, and bow and arrow, and cowboy. We can do a lariat, and cowboy, a lariat, and bow and arrow, a rifleman, a back, a rifleman, and back. What else can we do? You got any other ideas, Anna?
Rodeo?
Which one? A rodeo. Yeah, we do a rodeo. Oh, actually, no, rodeo's got to be this one, hasn't it? Yeah, let's do a rodeo. Rodeo, we do a radio too, but we'll do a rodeo, won't we? So we go up for 2 and back for 2. Any others? Well, if you've got some suggestions, guys, put them in the chat box. Send in some suggestions.
We are listening.
And there could be a prize for anyone who suggests another movement. So, music maestro, let's go from the tippity top. And this is called The Cowboy from Brooklyn. They might have guessed we're not really cowboys.
Do you think so?
I don't know.
What gave it away?
What gave it away? Right, here we go. 5, 6, 7. Double, single, hit. Great 5. Forward for 2 and back. Double.
It's all in the attitude.
Forward. Shoot. Double. 1, 2, 3, hit. Great 5. Lariat. Double, single. This time, bow and arrow. Shoot the 6 gun. Bow and arrow. 6 gun. 1, 2, 3. Great bow. And again. Bow and arrow. Great bow.
Rodeo.
No, it's still the bow and arrow.
Oh my.
6 gun. Okay, by popular request, rodeo. Double. rodeo. Break back. Rodeo. Yeah! Oh, I lost it. Here we go. Rodeo. No, you got the idea. Let's put it on pause. So, Anna, tell us, have we had any comments?
Well, we've had your laces are undone, Cowboy.
Yes.
Your laces are undone, Simon.
Oh,
Snake.
my
Thank
cowboy
you,
boots,
Alan.
the laces are undone.
Alan Axon is having to tell you to do your laces.
Right.
Thanks, Alan.
Thank you,
Great to
Alan.
see you. Dawn is watching, and Ruth. Hello, hello. Peter, Paul as well. Hello.
Peter and Paul?
Well, Peter and Paul, but not together.
Okay.
We've got Kit watching, and do you know what God?
Kit who? Not Kit Packham.
Kit Bleddle.
Oh no, okay, yeah, Kit. Hello, Kit.
How do you read that?
Where? Well, actually, without my glasses, I don't read it at all.
I suspect it's a cowboy word, but I don't know it.
Let's have a look.
Godow. Or is that?
Godow.
Is that a good day in
good day.
Danish? Or
That's
maybe
it.
it's
That
Danish.
sounds Australian. That's Australian. Good day.
Godow. Tell us, Kit. We don't know. Howdy from Sabine. Bonsoir from Anne. And hello, everybody from Isabella. And what's happening on the YouTube front? We've got Billy the Kid. Aha, we've got an answer from Derek. Derek is on the ball as always.
Oh, Derek, you're on the ball.
So Billy the Kid died of lead poisoning when he was
Lead
20,
poisoning, yes.
When he was 21.
Shocked. He was shocked.
Excellent.
Okay, there could be a bonus point though. Oh, so first of all, we've got to give Derek a prize.
Yes.
So let's give him the prize.
Okay.
And the prize is yeah. There you go, Derek. That was just for you.
How about the classes?
A bonus. Sorry.
How about the classes?
The classes. Yeah, we're just about to do that.
Oh, right. Okay.
So a bonus point. Can you tell me Billy the Kid's real name? Billy the Kid's real name, and maybe there was a character from a movie named after him. But maybe I'm getting that wrong. But let's find out. Okay.
Oh dear, that's a confusing question.
Yeah, no, it is.
So
what was his
Billy the
real
Kid's
name?
real
What's his
name?
Okay, so what were the classes? In the beginners Lindy Hop, we taught, and it's on our membership site, this is another one of our classes for beginners, we taught the classic, well, from the 90s, we taught the classic, follows in front, a reverse. So here I am, I'm a leader, I take my follow in front. Actually, I got that wrong, didn't I? I'll do that again, yeah. So, follows in front.
We'll name the follow.
Follows in front and reverse. And then leaders in front. Leaders in front.
Very smiley leader.
And then a circle. Classic. Around we go. Now, if I was a follower, I'd look like this. Follows in front. And leaders in front. And then a circle. And backward.
Yeah, that's how I look when I do it.
That's how you read it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so if you want to learn that, you head over to our membership site and you can check it out. Now, intermediates, we had a pretty tricky class for you. We've got one with lots of breaks in. So I'm going to do the leaders first. So here I am doing a swing out. 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6. Break with a look at that. Look at the styling. That's almost like a 6-gun. You know, cowboy shooting, isn't it? A break. We then did a second one. A 1, 2, 3, and 5, 6. Power pose. Yeah. Strong. Manly. Leaderish. I don't know, that's
The follow
PC,
does
but
the
never mind.
same.
Yes.
Followish.
I know, we haven't got around to that yet. Follow does the same, but that's another matter. Now, we do a rock step. Leaders, you do a nice fishtail back. Yeah. And you lead the partner to cross steps. You block. Did you get that? The block. And then we're going to turn around. Pretty cool so far. Now, we're going to do a swing out with an outside loop, or some could say almost like a lariat, almost a theme of cowboy here. 1, 2, 3. I take my partner outside, a triple step. We're now ready for some footwork. It goes. Boom, boom, kick and shove, fall. I'll do that again, shall I? Maybe in rhythm. So we go. And 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, hold 8. Ready to start from the top. You notice I suddenly turned around because I didn't want to be facing it like this. Power pose. Where is everyone? Okay, now, follows. You had some sneaky footwork, and I had to be quite sneaky to try and follow it. So, you're going to do your, from a swing out position. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, hold. Look at that style. It's like, yeah, the style for the hold. You're going to bring the foot around. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and power pose for the follows. Power pose, nice and strong. Oh, more power pose. Even stronger. Right, from here, then the leader's going to lead you rock, step to step, across to step, across, block. They've given me a block. They've stopped me from my crossing. But don't worry, they're going to make me turn around. We're going to do some similar footwork. Ba-dum, ba-dum, kick and boom, ba-dum. I'll do that again. Ba-dum, ba-dum, kick, ball change, ball change. I missed out one move there, didn't I? Now, who spotted it? That could have been a bonus prize if you'd spotted it. Yep, we're going around follows. 1, 2, around we go, all the way around. Looks like a swing out, but it's not because it's slightly, well, it is a swing out, but it's a different kind of swing out. Well, you know what I'm talking about when you see it with a partner. How do you see it with a partner? Check out the clip on the membership site. It's number Series 1 S4. So, check it out. Okay, so those are the classes. So I'm just going to show the leader's footwork, the first basic break, because I love this one. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, hold 8. And I think this is a bit of a shotgun, you know, a 6-gun pose. 6 gun. 1, 2, triple step, step, boom. Yeah. Follows. You're going. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. No, it's not. No, it's not. What do the follows do? And 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 5, 6, hold 7, 8, 1, 2. I'll do that again for the follows. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, hold 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Phew. Managed it.
So that membership site, where can they find it?
The membership site, SwingdanceUK.com. Look up members and you can be a member. Oh my God, there's so much material on there and we're putting more up every week. This week, we put up our second, number 2 of the Big Apple. We're teaching the Big Apple and you can find it on the membership site or maybe you're coming to class to learn it. Right, can I sit down now?
Well, I think you deserved it. Shall we have some music?
Just get off my horse and down I come. Yeah, I think it's time for some music.
It's time for music.
Right,
music.
So I want to know, has anyone else joined us? Where are you calling from, guys? And has anyone won the prize for Billy the Kid's real name?
Well, Glenn has an answer. William Goat?
No.
Wilhelmina la Niña? I'm not sure. That's a
not sure
joke, I think. William Henry McCarthy.
Ah, well, actually, okay, now I'm really embarrassed. Now I'm embarrassed because I didn't know about the William.
Oh no,
so
Simon, could you?
It could be William because Billy, yeah, probably makes sense. I just knew Henry McCarthy, and I thought McCarthy sounded a bit like McFly, and I thought the character McFly in the Western in the Time Machine thing was a little bit like a Billy the Kid character. So you know, I know it's a loose association.
This is non-verified information.
Non-verified information. It's about as likely as Billy the Kid having invented swing dance. But there we go. Who knows? Right.
Well, we have a lot of lovely people joining us on Facebook.
Oh, right.
We
Who have we got?
seen recently. We have Sarah. Hello, Sarah. It's great to see you. And Yeva, as always. Victoria, Samo, it's been a while as well. It's great to see you. Julia, hello. Isabel, bonsoir.
Ah, yes.
Rob is online. I think Rob can dance again. I hope so.
Actually,
I hope he'll get up and dancing.
Can I just interrupt you? Isabel, I saw that video of you doing your Charleston at your party the other day with your mum. I was actually sorting out some of my old videos and I came across it. So if you remember that, we had a fun party.
That's a bit of a private conversation.
That is a bit of a private conversation, so nobody else must listen. Now, have we anyone else on YouTube?
Oh, yes, we have hi from Oxfordshire, Fiona. Hello and good evening.
I think it's time for some music.
I think it's time for some music on SwingdanceUK, Cowboys and Swing.
Okay, so for all you dudes out there, this is the Boogie Woogie Cowboy. Yes. Boogie Woogie Cowboy. I think that was said in my best cowboy accent. Where is the Boogie Woogie Cowboy? I think he's...
We've got another answer, but it's a bit too late. Alex Co-Creation. This is a great answer, but you're a bit too late. Derek had it first.
Somewhere west of Texas, there's a cowboy that's kept. He used to serenade the cattle, but without any pep. A singing mighty sadly of his home on the range. Now he does his boogie woogie, and man, what a change. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam, where the deer and the antelope play all the day. Where seldom is heard a discouraging word. Shoot the saddle to me, fiddle, my boy. Because he never heard about a link to the bar. He went on down to Memphis and he got on the beat. Now his horse is a prancing with boogie woogie feet. Bippity clop pop, oh ho ho, bippity clop pop. If the fiddle's alive, then it jumps to the jive. Bippity clop pop, oh ho ho, bippity clop pop. Shoot the halter to me, Walter, my boy. Artist on the radio now, drawing down 1,000 just for showing them how. If he should lose his pen or he'd be knocked off his feet, he's gotta have him with him to give him the beat. Pippity clop pop, oh ho ho, pippity clop pop. If the fiddle's alive, then he jumps to the sky. Pippity clop pop. You praise! Shoot the ranger to me, Silver, my boy.
Oh, love that one. That was great. So tonight we might play a little bit of Western swing for all you cowboy lovers out there. Have we any cowboy fans?
See, and Warren. Hello, Pascal. Bonsoir. And Juste. Hello. Great to see you so soon. Warren is online.
Right. So,
but, Simon, I'm not sure if you gave Derek his second prize.
Did he get a second prize? What did he get a second prize for?
William Henry McCarthy.
Okay, so here we go, Derek. This is for you.
Derek is right here.
Ride 'em, cowboy. Thank you, Derek. Congratulations, and that was the second prize of the evening having been given away. My gosh. Okay, the prizes are coming fast and furious. Next prize, Boris Karloff. What connection does he have with this show? Boris Karloff, what connection does he have with this show?
If any.
Now, interestingly enough...
Intriguing.
Well, okay, we'll leave that for a second. We'll leave people to ponder on that. First of all, let's find out the overview of your week, Hannah. Have you had an exciting... By the way, I've got to say something. There's a very fine top you're wearing there.
Why, thank you.
Partner.
Why, thank you, partner. This is the first time I'm wearing it, actually.
First time you're wearing it? So you thought you'd
I'd dress up a bit on Monday night. Put my fringe on.
Put your fringe on. Very nice too. Right. So anyway, what's your week been up to? What's it been like? As much as that.
What have we done this week?
What have we done? No, I was asking you what you've done.
I can't remember what I've
we've been
done.
doing everything together.
Too long ago.
What have you done this week? Okay, so
how about your week?
Have you been for any nice walks?
I have been to a nice walk yesterday. We had lovely weather. It's been a bit of a rainy, miserable week, but yesterday was lovely. So we went for a walk around the lake.
And funny enough, I did the same thing.
You did?
I went around
Really?
lake. I went around Rice Lido.
No kidding.
Yeah, no kidding.
No Billy the Kidding.
No kidding, partner. So it's funny that, isn't it, that we did the same walk.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Amazing.
So yeah, okay. So well, let's finish your week then, because there's obviously not a lot happening. So my week has been quite interesting. Actually, I've been quite busy. There's not enough hours to do everything. Could we invent a machine where I could clone myself and have 2 or 3 of me? Would be absolutely marvellous.
I thought you meant to stop time or sort of make time
freeze
like
time.
That's
And
the
then-
Marty McFly theme
Yes.
again. We're
Theme
back.
So we could do that, and then we could have lots more time to do everything. There's so much I want to do. I did happen to notice there's a few interesting things I've been watching, and just there isn't just time to watch them all. There's a few interesting books I want to read. There's a few interesting articles I want to listen to. I do a lot of my reading now via the audio. I don't know if anyone else does that.
Do you put the book there?
I put the book there and I listen to the book very, very closely. And sometimes you hear whispering trees.
Should I be getting worried?
Yeah, I'd be getting very worried. Okay, I think we better get back to some dancing.
Well, I was going to say, I think today you've done something that you hadn't done in a long time. Something a bit special, a bit out of the ordinary. This morning.
Yes, today was excellent. Today,
Yeah, it's not just me forgetting about the week. It was this morning.
Today I did something I haven't done since before last March. I taught in a school. I taught dance in a school. I taught a load of year 6, part of their World War II day. I taught them some dancing. Now, I did do it virtually. So we did it virtually over Zoom, and it went very, very well. It's the first time I've done it with a school. I've done it with a small group, like 1 or 2 people, private classes, but never with a whole room of kids. And it was actually very successful.
Yeah.
I think they loved it. One even said, what a good teacher I was.
Oh,
was
well.
don't want to boast, but yes. And it was great fun. And it was...
What did they give the kids?
It was great fun. We actually did a lot of solo jazz because they're not allowed to touch each other either. So they all had to be sort of separated. But yeah, we did it. It was good. And it was quite an intense morning. In fact, my throat, if you think I'm sounding a bit...
I could hear you.
Husky is, yeah, it was... I probably didn't have to shout, but they seemed like so far away. And...
all the way to the other end of the world.
I've got to say, though, I don't know... was probably a big presence on their screen because they were a heck of a lot better behaved than normally when I go into schools. So I was quite impressed. Right.
Well, they can't get into mischief because they can't get so close to each other.
No, that's true, actually. Okay.
So you've asked a question.
So that was my week. Yes, I asked a question. What does Boris Karloff have to do with this show?
Now, Sue has a bit of a fun answer.
Okay,
which I
what's
quite
that?
like. It's a bit of a horror show, ha.
Thank you. Thank you, Sue. That's
She
very
says just
nice.
kidding, but I quite like it. And Emma says, did Boris Karloff write the score for a Western, The Magnificent Seven?
Well, if he did, you've impressed me because I didn't even know that. That is very impressive.
Is that a guess, Emma?
Well,
Oh, Derek is on the Google Bowl. Derek is on all about his research.
oh yes.
He obviously wants the prize.
What does he
And
say?
no wonder. He was in a film called The Utah Kid in 1930.
Well, he may well have been Derek, but it doesn't make any difference to the answer I'm about
Oh,
to
right,
tell you.
that's not what you had in mind.
Not what I had in mind.
Oh,
okay.
no prize then.
Boris Karloff
Yes.
was born in 1887 on November the 23rd,
The same day.
the same day that we are now doing this show. Now,
And the same day, the same birthday as Billy the Kid.
the same birthday as Billy the Kid. And here's the really fascinating part. Boris Karloff's real name, his middle name, well, his first and middle name was William Henry.
Ooh.
Now, get that, William Henry. Billy the Kid, what was his name?
William Henry.
William Henry. Now, Boris Karloff was actually William Henry Pratt. And he was an English actor. And unlike Billy the Kid, who died in 1881, Boris Karloff lived to be very old. He lived till 1969.
But he also got some metal through his body.
Yes, he did. He did get some lead
Yes,
poisoning
another
as well.
connection.
A bolt. He also created the move that we're talking about, which is one of our Big Apple moves. So it's a move that I often credit Boris Karloff, because I would say when we're learning the Big Apple and we're learning the Frankenstein, we often refer to the movie that was very popular. And of course, that was Frankenstein's monster, and that was all, you all know 1931, don't you? Yeah, okay, they're quiet now. And then, of course, I always reverse it, and we do Bride of Frankenstein. Now, funny enough, I spoke to Lance, who was my authority on the Big Apple, and he actually said he'd never heard of that, but it made a lot of sense, because that was Bride of Frankenstein was 1939. So we reversed it.
So you made it up, but it could have happened.
It could have happened. And then, of course, you had the last of the trilogy, which was The Son of Frankenstein in 1939.
Well, that was good for the kids.
And that was good for the kids, The Son of Frankenstein. And I've got to say that is a pretty loose connection, but that's our connection with Boris Karloff.
Welcome back to Cowboys and Swing.
Time for some music, and let's have Wayne Hancock. This is a bit of a slow one, so you can take it nice and easy, partner.
Is it the Charleston Circle?
No, I'm going to do that in this. Or should I do the Charleston Circle now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, it's not.
Or maybe I'm early.
It's not. Are you early?
Yeah, I'm early.
Yeah, I thought you were early. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Back to my. Anna. Right. Okay. Let's go to Juke Joint Jumping.
All right. Everybody up.
A bit more Western swing. Well, I hope you're all up there with me. I want to know, was anyone else dancing or was it just me doing my thing? So, we've got Emma said yes, definitely. Okay.
Definitely she made it up.
Yes. So,
we thought so.
Sarah Brendel, hello, how are you? Long time no see. Adriana. Oh gosh, we've got lots of people joining us today. So,
what a nice cut you've got.
Well, I was flying down to Rio the other day.
I was having a swinging time.
You were having a swing time? Tell us about the swing time, Anna.
Well, because this is the film that we've been watching as our Fred and Ginge binge of the week. This just past week.
What is the Fred and Ginge binge, Anna?
The Fred and Ginge binge is we've been watching one of the 10 movies that Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers have done together. One a week since 6 weeks. For the last 6 weeks, and we're going to finish just before Christmas.
Are we watching them in any particular order, Anna?
We are indeed. We're watching them in chronological order, which we've never done before.
No, actually, it's quite interesting.
It's actually really good because you get to sort of discover how their partnership evolved
and their
how
personalities,
their skills, their personality, and things. So it's really, really interesting. And yeah, yesterday, what a treat! We watched Swing Time, which is such a wonderful movie. So the last two, the Follow the Fleet and Swing Time, both had a lot more musical numbers than the previous film, which is great, because we don't really watch them for the story. But the sets and the fashion and the dancing is marvellous, and the music, of course. Jerome Kern's song, Pick Yourself Up, Dust Yourself Off.
Start all over again. Yeah, it's fantastic. And shall we dance?
Shall we dance? Well, next week, shall we dance?
So next week we're going to be watching Shall We Dance, 1937.
Mm-hmm.
So
if you want to... They kept busy. They did 2 movies in 36, 1 more in 37.
They did keep busy. So if you want to join us on our Fred and Ginge binge, you can either catch up all 6 films we've watched already and join us for the 7th, or just start with the 7th. That's fine too. Right, okay, so that's the Fred and Ginge binge. I've also been doing I did another 5 a day. So if you don't know what the 5 a day swing is...
What's the 5 a day swing? The
5 a day swing is my vitamin dance. It's my wake up in the morning and get out there and do it. I've been doing 5 little subject matters for people to just basically sharing what I do, sometimes with my dancing. So for example...
It's about 20 minutes long, something like
that.
A little bit of time for yourself in the day.
And I put a couple up free on YouTube. And some, the rest of them, they're all going onto the membership site. But what you get is a breathing exercise. You get a breathing exercise. You get a little thought of the day, a little sort of something to focus on, as sort of a mindful, meditative type thought of the day to develop you as people. And this is what I've been doing a lot recently, especially in lockdown. I've had a lot of time for self-development. And I've been trying to improve myself and build better habits, work on my memory, and I think good progress has been made.
You couldn't remember what you did this morning?
Yes, exactly. And I can even remember your name. Who are you again? Jokes get worse. So 5 a day. And then we do some dancing and we do some footwork. And we've been doing some drills, some footwork drills. I call it movement therapy. We'll be doing some movement therapy where basically I just stick some music on and dance like I did then, but with a view to you following. And so I make it a little bit repetitive so you can copy and be inspired. And sometimes I'm sure people just do their own thing. And then, of course, we do just a teeny bit of stretching at the end. And it's a great way to start the day.
5 a day.
Yeah. And if you don't want to do it in the morning, you can always do it in the evening.
Exactly.
Oh, I see we have Julia Oram. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you. How's the horse riding? That's why she's joined us today, because she's actually the cowgirl on the horse. We just pretend, we just walk as though we've been on a horse. It's very different.
Well, right. You do anyway.
Okay, I think enough of this tittle twaddle. I think we better do some proper music and some proper talk about dance coming up. I'm going to ask you in a minute about who was Two Gun Louie.
Two Gun Louie, not Three Gun Louie.
No, I want to know who was Two Gun Louie.
Not
now, Derek,
Bill.
This is going to be a tougher one for you. Who was Two Gun Louie? So let me know who he was. I'm going to play a little bit of music. I'm going to play actually a song that you can all join in. We're going to make it a sort of we call it a Charleston jam, except it's not Charleston. It's just going to be...
It's a jam.
This
not even a jam.
This is more of a sort of hillbilly Scottish type.
A marmalade.
Yeah, it's more of a marmalade. So come and join me, guys, and let's have some fun. Okay, this is your Monday night. It's to get you up moving, get you up dancing. Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys, Smith's Roll. Okay. Forward and back. Forward and back. Round we go. Pick up your partner. Back the other way. No, not you, I'm worn out. When are we going to bring back some swing dancing? Oh my gosh, this Western swing is pretty exhausting stuff, but hopefully it's good for the waistline. Right, okay, so what else are we doing? So that was our Charleston jam, or it was the Western swing.
Marmalade.
It was the Western swing jam. It was the Western swing jam. Right, have we had any more people join us yet? Dancing with you, excellent, that's what we love to hear. Mwah, mwah. Bless you, bless you. In fact, that's so good for saying you're dancing with us. You get a prize. Yeehaw!
And that was for Sue, of course.
That was for Sue. Thank you for dancing with us. Anyone else dancing with us? Let us know online, and you too can have one of our wonderful prizes that we're giving away tonight. Right, so what time is it now? If anyone is celebrating a birthday, let us know, because we'll play a special song for you a little bit later in the show. Or maybe you're just celebrating a special event. Maybe you've been watching all 36 of these shows and you think that's a special event and you think you deserve a prize or a birthday jam just for being glued, for sticking with us. Sticking with us. Sticking. Right. So I've got another song I'm going to play in a second, but I love this song. It is another Bob Willis. Now, my Western swing does seem to have a lot of Bob Willis. I do have other stuff as well. No, we have played
Any
other
other
stuff.
Bob Willis fans out there?
Yeah, that's a good point. Any other Bob Willis fans? I played a bit of
If you
Duke
are, you
Martin.
picked the right show.
Bunny Berrigan, of course, you don't think of as Western swing, but it wasn't really. It was the cowboy from Brooklyn. So, yeah, so there's some good music. Right, so I also happen to do another one of my 66-day challenge.
Oh.
Now, several people have asked me actually.
5-a-day swing, 66 challenge. Are you getting confused with your numbers?
Well, sort of. But they've all developed their own personality, and that's what I love. So the 66-day challenge is me just literally telling you what I've been thinking about dance-wise. And actually, what I've been thinking about dance-wise this week is how do I keep the flame alive? How do I keep my inspiration? How do I keep my love for the dance that I know I have? When you're stuck in one place and you're not going out dancing, because the whole beauty of dance, and tell me if you agree with me, is being able to go out where other people are. You feed off the energy of that gene pool around you, and you see people dancing.
Music.
And the music, the live music, there's like a vibration that you get from people that just gives you an energy. So let me ask you, how do you keep your enthusiasm for swing dancing alive? And what do you do? I can see Anna's trying to give me a subtle hint. She likes to watch Fred Astaire movies called Swing Time.
Yes, that wasn't a hint, but that's true, nevertheless.
Yeah, so does anyone else out there have
Go back to your roots. Go back to what inspired you in the first place, I think.
Yeah, but for me that was going out dancing, and we can't do that right now.
Yeah, but
I mean that's what inspired me was I go out dancing and meet girls. So that was where it all began.
Is that what you would be doing?
Well, when I started, that was a few years ago.
If I let you out.
If you let me out, well now I know why you don't let me out. Okay, so. So what keeps your flame alive? What keeps you ticking? What gives you flavour? What makes you go, dance, I must do it? Let me know, because I'm looking for inspiration from you guys. Oh, have we, what's that?
Mary Angela, hello, Calispera.
Calispera.
Lovely to have you. Said he loves Western swing, of course.
Fantastic. We're playing a bit tonight.
Yeah, actually, you haven't done any shag tonight, Simon.
No. Well, we can have a shag
maybe
as well.
You and Mary Angela can have a shag dance together.
Yeah, of course. We've done it before. We can do it again. We've shagged, haven't we, Mariella? Mary Angela, sorry. Right. Okay. Well, it's one of those days today. I'm going to play some more music. This one is a classic. It's Ida Red. Likes to boogie.
We got a lovely message from Emma. Can I say it before you play your boogie?
Please.
So I really agree. Really miss social dancing. SwingdanceUK gives us the feeling we've been out dancing once a week.
Fantastic.
Isn't that wonderful? That's exactly what we started to do it and continue to do it. To still get together, maybe not quite in the same room, but get together as a community and put music and dance, even if it's across kitchens and living rooms and the rest. Right, time for music. Enough blabber.
Time for music. This one, Ida Red, Likes to Boogie by Bob Willis and his Texas Playboys. Yeehaw!
No, you're wrong. I know you think you're better upset about old Ida Red. But this is not the old Ida Red, no sir. This is the new Ida Red that likes the boogie. All together, boys. Look out, Ida. Here they all come.
Take the boogie out of the sticks. Ida Red with the boogie dance. Ida Red likes to do the boogie woogie. Ida Red likes to do the boogie woogie. She does one step or two step or do the minuet, but she does a better boogie dance than anyone yet. And I'm a fool for Ida Red.
she learned how to dance. Her life is full of romance, and it seems like the boys all fall for Ida Red. She does the boogie-woogie. Ida Red likes to do the boogie-woogie. She doesn't one step or two step or do the minuet, but she does a better boogie dance than anyone yet. And I'm
So Ida Red likes the boogie, and she certainly does. What a girl, Ida Red. What a girl. So
we had a few messages actually. So after Sue, we got Mary Angela said, I too end up playing more Bob Wills when I DJ Western Swing. He's the best after all. So we've got a fan out there. Excellent. Margarita so I agree with Emma. Also listening to swing music all the time and moving helps. And Sue agrees that swing so it keeps her inspired. That's really, really wonderful to hear. On Facebook, we've got Anne who said that Charleston got her into swing dancing. She's now trying to learn more variations, enjoying that even though she misses being with fellow dancers. So yeah, I think if you can, that's sort of, I like watching the Fred Astaires anytime, but because they are one of the things that got me inspired originally, it sort of helps you find your passion again, or what gave you that spark, even though the dancing has changed or the story has changed since.
Ictus says, gives us a little smile there. Thank you, Ictus. I was inspired by your own dancing.
Yeah. Oh, and lots more people are commenting. This is a hot topic, Simon.
What have we got? What have we got?
Derek says,
Derek,
he's on
the ball. Let's see what he says.
But maybe we can finish with that chat about what got people dancing. So Mary Angela says, good music gives me the drive and inspiration to dance. Even if I'm fed up with dancing, when I hear a good song, I just can't help it. That's so true. I think that really worked when we did the first 66-day challenge, wasn't it? We just said, don't think you have to practice or don't plan to do a class. Just put a song you really like on, or just a random song, and just start moving and start there. And Catherine says, also agree with Emma, swing is what makes me feel connected to the dance community, but truly miss social dancing in classes. Solo dancing is getting a bit old, to be honest. Well, hopefully you don't feel solo dancing on Mondays, and it's great to have you every Monday, Katrine.
Now, who was...
And Mary Angela wants to dance the Shag with you.
Excellent. We will meet again soon. Don't know where, don't know when, but some sunny day. I look forward to another Shag.
Oh, Ictus wants to do that routine with you. I think you and Ictus should have a cowboy routine.
We'll develop a cowboy routine, Ictus.
Actually, we were looking at some rehearsal footage, Ictus, the other day. Again, I'm going into private
Ictus
conversation.
Ictus is a dancer who is originally from Lithuania. And he moved to England, and we danced. We actually met in various dance camps around the world. And then he moved to England, and we performed many times together. He's a wonderful performer, wonderful dancer. And now he's moved to France.
The way. After
Agnes.
moving to Wales. In
Wales
meantime,
first.
All the European tour. Yes.
Okay, so Two Gun Louie. Who was Two Gun Louie?
Derek says, Louie Two Gun Autry, hitman for the Chicago North Side Gang in 1920s. He wore 2 Colt 45s and a 10-gallon hat.
Derek, that is amazing. It's so not what the answer that we're looking for, but it's such a good answer. I'm going to give you right on, cowboy, but actually, no, that's not the answer we're looking for. We're looking for a little bit more swing-related answers. This is a swing show, man. We're not talking about cowboys. Okay, forget the fact I talked about Billy the Kid and Boris Karloff. Forget that.
You mean you're not talking about that?
No. We are now talking swing of the highest order. We are talking Look Out, Sister. That's a clue. Look Out, Sister. 1947. Can anyone tell me what it's about? Okay, I'm going to give you a clue. I'm going to play an artist, and maybe that might just give you a clue as to who we're referring to. We're still on the cowboy theme. Look Out, Sister and Two Gun Louie.
The plot thickens.
Every year about 4:30, we all go down to the old town hall. the scene now. Mixed it up in the washing machine at the Hawkins Junction function. I had a gossip all night with Susie Brown, and the old Uncle Ezra wore his boozy frown, and Jake and Jim had to have a fight. It didn't make no difference, we rocked all night. Everybody flipped when Jill told Jack, I'm flying to Mars on the donkey's back. She was tight as an oyster in a broken sack at the Hawkins Junction function.
So that was, who was that? Who knows who that was? And what relationship does he have?
Bjorn is coming onto the scene with Beyonce.
Welcome. I bet Bjorn knows the answer.
Yes,
Louis Jordan.
Bjorn.
Yeehaw! That was a special prize for Bjorn, as he
Is that
has,
the double?
That's
the double gun.
That is the double one, the double-barreled. Two Gun Louis in Look Out Sister, 1947, was about Louis Jordan going to a dude ranch and dreaming about cowboys. So, yep, so fantastic. So that was a film. Actually, I'd not seen that film before. I'd seen one or two little clips, but it was, you know, it was a good film. 1947. It was an all-black musical with lots of great music, of course. Louis Jordan. It was a bit of a vehicle for him, I think, and playing his music. Yeah. But why not? Because he was worth it. So, yeah, that was that. Now, there were some other films that involved swing and cowboys. Can anyone tell me the names of some other films, or at least one other film, that had swing, dance, and cowboys all in the same film?
Well, it's not a Fred Astaire.
It's not Fred Astaire. Well done, Anna. You are right. It's not Fred Astaire.
There is one film where he's a cowboy, but it's not a Fred and George.
No. So I think it's time for a birthday dance. So actually...
Oh, yes. I just want to point out, because a lot of you are reacting to that discussion of how to keep the flame alive and what you're doing. So, you know, it's obviously something on your mind and something that you want to talk about. And Derek and Jane are saying how, so Derek and Jane are teachers and event organisers in Exeter, in Devon. And they say they keep in touch with their dancers and keep them entertained with what they do, which is also what we're trying to do. But Jane and Derek are wonderful as well. They're very, very good at keeping in touch, and they keep posting lots of very fun stuff, videos and pictures, and reminding the dancers of what it means. And they are also themselves trying to learn a bit more Balboa. So trying to learn something new is another way to keep it alive, to find something else, whilst we can't do what we normally do.
I mean, I've been reading so much about the benefits of dance recently, and when you think dance goes, you know, there was dance recorded on prehistoric walls, you know, like 3,000 years ago. So dance has always been around and always will be in one form or another. But we want to make sure that swing dance stays around for another 3,000 years. Is that right, guys?
Oh, yes.
Tell me if we want swing dancing in over the next 3,000 years.
Yeah.
Because it's just worth doing, isn't it? Okay.
Oh, Anna's asking about your cowboy movie. Is it one with a shag competition?
Aha. Well, let's find out. Let's actually we're going to go.
tuned.
We're going to go.
Right. It's that time.
Oh, is it birthday time?
Yes, it's past birthday time.
It's past birthday time. Okay, I have to apologise. It's birthday
It was
time.
my fault. It was my fault. Chitty-chatting away.
Actually, I am going to change.
Are you changing your mind again?
I'm changing my mind again. So I'm going to go for.
So if it's not your birthday, just pick a reason to celebrate. Just coming up tonight, having, jumped out of your pajamas.
Oh, don't. Too many people now are spending their whole life in pajamas because they're not going out.
I know, it's terrible.
Who does all these Zooms and contacting people in their pajamas, thinking I won't put the video on, I'll just be my signature. So many people doing that. Hello, Cheryl. Cheryl is watching all the way from California. Fantastic. And I think this one goes for you, Cheryl. It's Caledonia. And in fact, it's for anyone celebrating anything. Just let's party and let's do a Caledonia. And then we'll do the Shim Sham afterwards for all you Shim Sham shimmiers. Oh, where's the music on? Here we go. Caledonia.
So are you going to dance with everyone in the room?
I'm going to dance with everyone in the room.
Okay. So I'll go through the list. You have to dance with Jane and Derek and Mary Angela and Sue and Katrine and Margarita and...
Walking with my baby, she got great big feet. She long, lean, and lank, and it had nothing to eat. But she's my baby, and I love her just the same. Crazy about that woman, 'cause Caledonia is her name. Caledonia! Caledonia! What makes your big head so hot? Mom, I love you.
Next
Love
partner.
you just the same. I've always loved you, baby, 'cause Caledonia is your name.
Next partner. Next partner.
Keep away from that woman. She ain't no good. Don't bother her. But Mama didn't know what Caledonia was putting down.
That isn't
So I
Simon
went down to
Jonathan.
Caledonia's house and asked her just one more time. Caledonia! Caledonia! What makes your big head so hot?
Shim Sham. Everybody up. Shim Sham time.
things may come and things may go, but this one thing you ought to know. Take what you do. It's the way how you do. Take what you do. It's the way how you do.
Give us a shimmy.
It's the way how you do it.
That's what gets me so.
Mama, mama.
Take what you do.
It's the time that you do.
Take what you do.
It's the time that you do.
Take what you do.
It's the time that you do it.
That's what gets me so.
Oh,
And try hard don't mean nothing.
don't mean a thing.
Take it easy.
Easy.
Then you dive and swing. Oh, and take what you do.
It's the place that you do.
Take what you do.
It's the place that you do.
Take what you do.
It's the place that you do it.
That's what gets me so.
That was the Shim Sham. Right. Gosh. Well, I normally average about 3,500 steps on my Fitbit for these shows. I got a feeling I might be doing more tonight. What do you think?
We're dancing for two, aren't we?
Yes, I'm dancing for two. Okay, so did anyone tell? Oh no, we did Two Gun Louie, didn't we? In Lockout
We
Sister.
did, we did.
The other show, has anyone guessed who it was? Well, I'm going to tell you, was called Ride 'em Cowboy, 1942,
Oh,
with
yes.
Abbott and Costello. Now, my question, and this is a bonus question: who had their first film
this is a
role
good one.
in that movie? Shh, don't give it away.
No.
Who had their first film movie? Who had their first acting part in a film in that film? And it is swing related. So it is a swing related question.
Definitely.
I actually think that most of you probably don't even need to go to Google for this one. You probably should know, and the answers should be flooding in their thousands. In their thousands, I expect the answers. We've got people from all over the world, so there's no excuse
All
whatsoever.
swing dancers.
All
They
swing
should.
dancers. Now, I see Facebook are giving us the pink card.
Oh
They're
yes, but
telling us
let's
to,
see. If we cut out, we'll be back, unless it's the end of the show. We'll come back, so just look on the same page.
Okay, so what we need is for people to tell us, do you want us to keep going, or should we let Facebook shut us out? That's the question. Right. I have
What a question is that?
Yeah, I don't know. There was another movie that featured a teeny bit of dancing that we had a show about recently. I don't know, several months ago. Way Out West.
Oh, Way Out West.
So Way Out West, that was Laura and Hardy.
Yes,
And,
we even did our impression of
yes.
Laura and Hardy.
Yeah, and well, that's another fun mess you've got me into, Stanley. Or was I Ollie? Anyway, so okay, so what else has been happening? So Anna, have you got a top tip for the week for people? A top dancing tip to inspire people, to challenge people, to revitalize, rekindle their love of this dance? What top tip have you got for us?
What top tip do I have for people?
Did I catch you unawares with that
you
one?
You did completely. Because I gave my top tip is to put some music on and keep dancing,
Okay.
even if you haven't planned to.
Okay, I have
What's the top
another
tip you
question.
had in mind for me to say?
Okay, so Anna needs a bit of help. So folks, I'd like someone to help Anna out. Could you give us your top tip
Oh, yes.
for to inspire our dancing? We want your top tips. I know some of you have told us already about watching the show, and we love that. But we're talking now practical. Is it your top tip? So what's the top tip somebody gave you?
Down. Yeah.
Yeah. What's the top tip somebody gave you that changed your dancing, that made you go from a mediocre dancer into the most incredible dancer that you are now? What's the top tip that inspired you to wow the people you're dancing with, that gave you that oomph and that razzmatazz? What's your top tip? So let us know. Help Anna out, because she...
I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. I don't have any top tips. I've got tips. I don't know if they're top.
Well, people are going to help you out now. So
Tips
we
on
want
the top.
send us some love. Send us some tips that change your dancing. So, okay.
We got a thank you from Mariangela. Thank you, Simon. That was a great shag you've danced me.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. Mariangela, mwah, thank you. When's Mariangela's next show? She does a show as well.
Where is it? Do you still do your show, Mariangela? Because I know you were coming. So Mariangela runs Athens Lindy Hop, and you were back with some live classes, I believe, over the summer. But I think you've had to close them again. Let us know where you're at and if you have an online show.
Okay, now Dougie's done a very interesting answer. Thank you, Dougie.
Yes.
His top tip is good dance shoes, and that's a really good one. Do you know what? I remember going to Anello and David, who don't have a shop anymore. They used to have a shop in Drury Lane, and I remember going to buy my first pair of black and white correspondent shoes. Now, I know they're not so fashionable these days, but 30 years ago, 40 years ago, when I started dancing, it was the thing to have. And when I got my first pair, oh my God, it revolutionized my dancing. And I've always said to people, have a great pair of dance shoes that are obviously dance shoes, like black and white or something like that, because it improves your dancing. It makes your dancing better.
Yep.
Do you know why?
Do you feel like a dancer?
Yes, that's true.
But they also support you in the right way. They're made to move. They move with you.
That's true as well. So I'm going to say the reason why, and you can test this theory out, folks, you get a good pair of dance shoes that are obviously dance shoes, and your dancing will improve very, very quickly. Because what happens is, when you go dancing, lots of people look at those shoes and they will go, whoa, that person's got a cool pair of shoes. They must be a dancer. I'll ask them to dance. And then you get asked to dance and you do lots more dancing. And the more you dance, the better you get. So having a good pair of shoes will improve your dancing. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, we've got more tips from Emma. My top tip, use counterbalance in your connection with your partner.
Yes.
And play around in response to the music and enjoy it. That's 2 tips, or almost 3 actually. so counterbalance, really nice to not just dance next to your partner, but really use each other in the dance and take advantage of that connection, counterbalancing.
And I want to add to that top tip, because that is really a top tip. Emma, that's fantastic. And the important thing about counterbalance is to match your partner. So
you mean colour-wise?
Colour-wise, yes. To match your partner. So we've got sort of matching colours. But also to match your partner, but it works both ways for both leader and follower. So it's a constant case of action and reaction, connection and reconnecting. And it's going to flow and it's going to switch between you. So yes, counterbalance is awesome. So that's a brilliant one from Emma. Have we some more?
Playing around to the music, absolutely. And Glenn says balance the weight over the toes or the ball of the foot.
You guys are good. That is another excellent top tip.
Yeah.
You want the weight. I always say, think about if you go running and your weight's in the heels. You'll be running with your weight on the heels. You'll be like, Mr. Clumsy. It'll be awful. Now, you put the weight on the toes, you're like a professional. You watch all the good dancers, leaders and followers, they've all got their weight on the toes. Mechanically, it just works better. You sprint, you're going to run for the bus. What do? You push the weight forward onto the toes so you can get there. You get there quicker. You move quicker. So brilliant.
Yes,
we have had some excellent answers.
Any
more?
Catherine, when I started to focus more on the musicality and less on what mistakes I made in the technique, that changed her dancing.
Heaven to hear such things.
Beautiful music.
Yeah.
Music to the ear.
Musicality is what the dance is all about. It's not about the steps. And so many people I see so focused on they must have a repertoire of 1,000 moves. They must have this step, that. But if it doesn't go to the music, it doesn't count. But also
Dawn Hampton. You can't really
simplicity.
say, it's so simple and so amazing.
So spot on.
Yeah. There's no move. just reacting to music.
But I also want to say that other Katrine's other thing that she said there, concentrating less on mistakes. Do you know what? That is so crucial. Do you know who learns the fastest? I've been teaching for over 30 years. Who learns the fastest are the people that don't really care how they look. And they learn the fastest because they're not worried, they're not self-conscious about how they look. They just get on and have fun, and they learn the quickest. And I remember when I started dancing, I wasn't worried about how I was looking. I was having too much fun. And I was just worried about, this is great, I love it.
I just want to do it, yeah.
You just want to do it. So just get out there and dance. Don't worry how you look, because believe me, no one else worries about how you look. Okay, saying that, you could be like Phoebe trying to run in Friends. She has a crazy style, but that's her individual personality, and that's your individual style. However, crazy and not reflecting and counterbalancing with your partner is not good. So you got to not worry about mistakes, but you do have to worry about your partner. So it's sort of a hand in hand. Brilliant tips. These guys are gold dust. This is gold. This is gold. This is gold in them there hills.
They're the best audience.
We are panning for gold at the moment, just like in the old westerns.
Yeah. We're out west.
Okay, have we got any more tips? I love it. Keep them coming, guys. This is brilliant.
Not a tip, but an answer from Mary Angela. I was asking what was happening in the world of Athens Lindy Hop. So they're not running the online shows, but they will do one more soon.
Fantastic.
So stay connected. Keep an eye out for Mary Angela on Athens Lindy Hop for more music.
And who's been like travelling the world watching dance? I mean, we've been we taught in Victoria, didn't we? In Canada.
In Canada, yes.
In Canada, and where else?
Well, twice in Canada.
Twice in Canada. And
you taught that school.
Yeah, taught school.
And where else? But I mean, through this show has been absolutely amazing. We've had people from all over, all continents, apart from Antarctica, I think. We had Mozambique. We had people in Brazil. We had the US every time. We got lots of people from all over Europe. It's absolutely wonderful to feel so connected to so many people.
Okay, now I realise what we've forgotten, to play some music. So who's sorry now? If you love Balboa.
Sorry now, whose heart is aching for breaking each vow, who's sad and blue, Try and do just like I cried over you. Right to the end, sweetheart and friend. I tried to warn you somehow. Now you had your way. Now you must pay. I'm glad that you're sorry now.
Who's sorry now? We've had some more comments. What else have we had?
All right. Find who's your favourite vintage dancer and contemporary dancer who you can't take your eyes off. Break down their technique, study them, and get new moves out of them and adjust them to your movements.
Ah, nice.
So watching and learning is the traditional way to learn to dance, really, isn't it? Especially a street dance like swing. It's like you watch, you go out dancing, you don't just dance, you watch what's happening. And nowadays we've got the videos, we've got YouTube, we've got, DVDs.
This is a hold up. I'm going to steal the dance move off your wagon train.
Yes, but Narendra is saying something very important. She says, adjust it to your movement. So it's like get inspired, take some moves but make them your own.
Love it. The gold dust. Gold
today.
Dust. We have struck it rich. We have struck it rich today with all those beautiful tips. Really, really, all of them are beautiful. So you watch other dancers, you steal the moves, and then you make them your own. You find your own poisonality. You find your own personality to put into the move, and you create something different. And then the funny thing is, the person you stole from will probably watch you and say, that's a cool variation. I think I'm going to try that one myself. And then come up with their own variation, and then it goes back and forth. And then you steal from them. So gold dust, I say.
Absolutely tonight. They're
fantastic.
Rocking. They're on fire.
We are on fire. Well, we're coming almost to the end of the show. Did we guess who was in Ride 'em Cowboy for their first ever film appearance?
No, we haven't. We didn't have it. Any random guesses even.
Come on, Mariella. Who was that person? Hello, Lisa. Lisa's watching as well. So who was the person? It was their first film appearance. And let me give you a clue. It's dance related. Did you know, little side note, while we're waiting for somebody to come up with the correct answer, the musical numbers in that film, Ride 'em Cowboy with Abbott and Costello, was staged by Nick Castle. I thought it was quite interesting. There was a Lindy Hop scene featuring Dean Collins, amongst others, and also there were some black dancers who you could tell they were doing Lindy Hop, but not the sort of style that you'd normally see at the Savoy Ballroom. I mean, it was maybe the same style, but like different. And I wondered, and then I think Chester or someone told me that those were probably Chester Whitmore, that they were probably Central Avenue dancers. That means they were from the black neighbourhood of California, of Los Angeles. Thank you. They were from that area, and that's probably where they learnt. And they would have learnt from people like Norman Miller and Whitey's Lindy Hoppers, who were going over to California, were touring out there, and would have stayed in that sort of area, and they would have hung out in the clubs, and that's how they probably would have learned their Lindy Hop. But you can see that it's different, so it's quite interesting. And plus, they're all wearing an outfit like yours, Anna.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm very
impressed. I'm very
so
topical.
We've only got minutes left. Somebody give me the answer. This one, you will die when you find out who it is, because it's a name you all know so well. It's a household name when it comes to swing.
Do you want to tell us what they did apart from acting?
Well, they didn't do so much acting. They did more of the...
Yes. What did they do?
Chirping.
Chirping. It's chirper we're looking at. A sing-songer. A
sing-songer. Yes. Okay. I've got to put people out of their misery because I can't believe they don't know. And we've only got minutes to go. This is like to the deadline.
Show.
This is like, you know how in the movies when there's like 30 seconds before the world explodes. This is like, if you can't guess who was in their first film appearance in Ride 'em Cowboy in 1942. This is going to be drastic. This is going to be catastrophic. This is going to be humongous. We've got to know the answer. Guess. Just take random guesses. A singer. I've given it away. A female singer. Now, there was actually, I think, only one in the movie. So, yep, come on, guys. Let me know. You've got minutes to go. We're going to play our last song for the evening. This one, I love this one. This is Ragtime Cowboy Joe by the Pied Pipers. It's a little bit sweet. It's not so Lindy Hopper's, more sweet. But it's cute.
We
it's
like
fun.
to finish with something a bit sweeter, slower, and sugary.
Yeah, let's have a last dance. Everybody up.
We always sing raggy music to the cattle as they swing, back and forward in the saddle on a horse. There's a sweet potato gator and it's such a funny meter to the roar of his sweet beater how they run. When they hear the fellas come because the western folks all know he's a highfalutin shooting son of a gun from Arizona, ragtime cowboy Joe. Joe sings cornets to the cattle. He swings back and forth in the saddle. He's on a horse with a jazzy gait and gets you in a nervous state. How he run when they hear the fellas run because the fool's out west. Oh no, he's a rootin' tootin' highfalutin son of the west from Arizona, ragtime cowboy Joe. Out in California where the wolf pack hunts, and the only friend to guide you is Madman Bunce. The one he's noted for his brilliance is ragtime cowboy Joe. Didn't get his name from singing cowgirl blues. Doesn't know enough to pay his union dues. Give him a guitar and he will draw his blues. Brother, what a crow! He never sings. Jumping music to the cattle never swings. Keeps us sitting in the saddle, plucking strings. All for the tunes he plays today. Even Lulu Bell will know they never sound. He's such a part. While his temper's a little louder, I mean, he's got to go. He's high, he's shooting, shirt loose, ragtime cowboy Joey, ragtime cowboy Joe.
Okay, do we have an answer? Do we have an answer?
do,
Yes, we
we
do.
do.
Beyond. Do you know what? I was thinking this show was missing something, and it was the fact of Beyond answering one of the questions. Beyond,
We did
this
earlier.
is... I know, but not in the same way. Beyond, this is for you. Yeehaw!
And the answer is...
Ella Fitzgerald. It was her first film appearance. Ella Fitzgerald in Ride 'em Cowboy, 1942, starring Abbott and Costello. So,
Alrighty.
that brings us sadly to the end of the show. What's next week?
What's next week? What is next week?
Next week is music hall.
Musical.
We're going English.
Music hall.
We're going
Music hall.
music hall.
Music hall. Not music hall, but music hall.
But I promise not to play too much English swing because it's just.
With a bit of a vaudeville.
Do you know? I've got to tell you something
theme,
funny.
right?
Yeah, we'll play some good classic swing. I'm going to tell you something funny. I remember Norma Miller telling me that she came to England and she was over here with several
30s,
dancers in the 30s, and she'd won one of the Harvest Moon Balls, and they had a tour, and they worked here with all the English musicians. And she said when they all went back to America, they were so far behind in their Lindy Hop. The Lindy Hop had developed, and she said they had to dance to some of the worst bands out there. No, they weren't bad. They weren't bad. They were good musicians. They just couldn't swing in the way they did in Harlem. So she said she was the only one of that crew that actually survived and kept dancing and had an illustrious long career, of course.
Absolutely.
So Norma, I know you had a lovely time here in the UK, except for the jazz. So there we go.
So we'll take you to the music hall, the wonderful music hall. And if you're doing the Fred and Ginge binge with us, you're going to be watching Shall We Dance from 1937.
1937, shall we dance? Shall we dance?
And let us know if you're watching, let us know if you're doing the Fred and Ginge binge and what you're thinking of all those black and white wonderful Fred and Ginger movies.
And also, just last thing before you go now, sit back down. I've got one more question. Sit back
Can I
down.
put my boots on the
the
top?
Not yet. Has anyone watched my 5-a-day swing? Because I'd love some feedback to know if people actually like that format or if it's useful. You don't have to answer now. You can send me an email or something. Just let me know if you're watching it, or give it a like even, because I know it's only been up for a day to the public, but I'm curious if that format was interesting, because we do a little bit of development, self-development, we do a little bit of meditation, and we do some dancing.
Or do we need to advertise it a bit more so you can actually try it?
Yes, probably let people know when it comes out, because at the moment I just pop them out every now and then. But there's a couple on our YouTube site, so go check them out. And I'd love some feedback, what you think of it, or if there's anything else you want. If you've got any requests, song requests, or if you've got dance requests, or top tip requests, or just things for me to write about in swing notes, we'd love to hear from you. If you're part of our membership site and you've got requests, we've got a forum, let us know. And basically, we just love to hear from you, because that way, we're all ears, and that way we know that we're not just talking to ourselves. Sometimes you don't always know. So it's great
but not tonight. We had lots of exchanges, and it's been a wonderful conversation. And Catherine is saying that she really enjoyed all the tips tonight. Well, thanks to all of you, because the tips came from all of you around the world watching the show.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Have a fabulous evening, and we will see you next Monday for Swing and Sway Online.
And here's a classic. You can't have a Western swing evening without... Link arms and round you go. Other way. Do-si-do. Back up, Superman.